Might have been a little bit sketchy when you're by yourself. I just had to be very careful where I put my feet. But even when I stepped out of the kayak, it was my feet sunk in the mud about 12 inches. But I guess I don't come down here very often, and you sort of got to make the most of the situations, don't you? We've got a little bit of water flow here, which makes me think that they're producing power up in Devil's Gate, which is Lake Barrington flowing into this one, Lake Paloona. And they're actually producing power at Lake Paloona Dam as well, flowing into the Forth River. So, not a big issue. Not an issue at all, really. Anyway, we'll get on down the lake here, and beautiful day. Beautiful day. come back to claim their car yet. It's been here for quite a few years, sadly, and it's just junk, isn't it? Oh, there's a tow bar on there, a tow ball. This is probably the only little beach area that you can sort of quite easily get in and out of. So I reckon we'll come back here for lunch. All good. As you might be able to see, progress has slowed somewhat. We're heading into quite a bit of current now. I just had to ferry across and come across to this side. It's a bit calmer on this side. I can see the cutting towards the dam now, so we're still nowhere near the dam. Still a beautiful day. It's getting cooler though, I'll tell you. So when I got out to have a look at the waterfall, mate, my feet, I stepped into that water, and although I'm only wearing a shirt today, I'm not cold. I've got a full change of clothes with me and paddle jacket and all the warm stuff. Yeah, at least we're really gonna boogie on the way back. Okay, we're putting in a lot of effort for a very little reward at the moment. We'll get up to this point here and see how we go from there. As you can see, it's quite confused just here. I'm glad I brought this boat today. I think the little one will be struggling. Well, pool. Stay away from him. Yeah. Hardly moving now. We're right in the flow. Okay, it's quite a bit of flow today. I think we'll call it quits. Alright. We'll turn around safely and go with the flow. As you can see, we really are going with the flow now. We'll get this boat corrected. And we're moving. Might just have a bit of a blow and just go with the flow. How good's this? Wow. Might as well make the most of it. Just let the water take me and I'll eat. Tends to pull your boat one way and then correct. I've actually got the skeg down, so probably a better idea to put skeg up. Just let the water take me. Hopefully not into the shore. Fantastic. Alright, still floating. I've been floating now for about 1 kilometre. This is nice. Virtually haven't had to touch the paddle. Just a little bit of a edge here and there to straighten up. A little bit of corrective paddle here and there. You turn here and there, so you just sort of got to get back on course. Fantastic. I've earned this rest. I think we've come about 9 kilometres. So it's 11 o'clock now. We'll go and get a little bit of lunch and then just dawdle back and have a look at the sights. We'll paddle down the other shore. That's pretty well the first time I've sort of circumnavigated the lake. just followed the shoreline. It's fantastic. I'm still floating. And I've just realised, because the sun's just come out in my face, and went looking for my sunnies. They're gone. I reckon when I got out to look at the waterfall, I've dropped them. That's twice I've dropped sunglasses in this lake. First time I found them at the car that time. But, I do struggle without glasses. Anyway, it's mostly cloud cover, so we should be right. This is enjoyable. Very rarely do I get to float with a bit of flow like this. It's usually still water that I like to paddle on. But, when they're producing power through the hydro, through the turbines, it spits out the bottom of the dam, and you get this flow, and then same with the next dam. But in between you get nice still water, as you saw. Alright, we've got about 20 minutes till we get to our lunch break, so we'll see you then. Just while I'm waiting for my noodles to heat up, I'll just have an egg wrap. Made a couple of these this morning. But before I tuck into that, just trying to find the main reason for this trip today is just to get out here. I haven't been out for a couple of months, and a big shout out to Justin Tilson in Victoria. I was watching his video the other day, and really inspired me to get out today. We just don't do this enough. And, another shout out for Justin, Aldi stove. He put me onto that. Oh gee, it must be 18 months, 2 years ago. I don't know. Adventure Ridge. Yeah, I'll tell you what, that boiled that water pretty quick. I'm just trying to empty this small cylinder. I hate having little bits of cylinder everywhere. I've got this big one, which I have not cracked yet. So that's for multi-day trips. And I don't know if we're going to get out this year. We didn't get out last year. This pandemic is just depressing. Just pulled up at this rock face here. Pretty impressive. Some little caves in underneath. Beautiful little spot. We'll go for a walk. Not much to climb in and see really. You can't sort of get into them, but we'll have a bit of a look. Any spider webs. No cave spiders. That's impressive. Yeah. Wind's just starting to pick up a little bit, but it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. This is a nice spot. Actually, if it was nice and flat and that, it'd be a nice camping spot, but it wouldn't get much sun, that's for sure. What a spot! It's like a little pirate's cove. We might go and try and find that waterfall again, see if I can find me sunnies. I doubt it. Beautiful section, this. Really nice. It's like you're in another world. It's really pretty. It's just water dripping into the water. Stunning. Beautiful spot. Some rock. Pretty spot, this one. It's so fresh, that air. Beautiful. I think this lake will be known to me for losing sunburst trees. Dropping them at least, because I found the last pair. I presume I dropped them here because this is the only spot I got out. Because after that I noticed they were gone. Can't see them as yet. I'll get back to you. Okay, you wouldn't believe it, I've spotted them. They're up on the rock, on the waterfall. I hate getting out of this quiet in areas like this, it just annoys me. Alright, give it a bash. Oh, that's cold. Oh, that water's cold. Alright, I'll get back to you. Hey presto. Oh dear. Now I've got to get back in. Never a good moment. Definitely not want to spray too much water in the kayak. Excuse my legs. Throwing the water out. And away we go. Oh, I can't believe I found them. I might rename this lake Sunglasses Lake or something. Right, there we go. Beautiful spot though. Well worth the stop. Even if I did lose my sunnies. Hope I still got them. Yep, they're still here. Have a bit more of a glimpse before we go, eh? There it is. Beautiful spot. Another nice spot. It's another nice spot. Just in a little alcove off the main part of the lake. Big rock face. Beautiful. Beautiful spot. This is probably a nicer lake than Lake Barrington. From the rowing course down to Sathana is nice, but this seems to have a little bit more to look at. And like I said, there's no motorboat traffic down here at all. It's banned. So there's only paddlecraft and electric tinnies and stuff. Fishermen. I saw a fisherman down here the first time I came down here. They were in a little electric powered dinghy. But it's just no jet skis, no power boats, no water skis. what else could you ask for? Honestly, kayaker's dream. And this is really nice. It's been a great day. I so needed this. Just the perfect spot. Another little quiet alcove, just on the other side, as I'm coming back. Just a little stream up there, just gently flowing in. It's 1:15. So I've been out about 5.5 hours. Nearly 5 hours. Time today. Just while I check my phone and the time there, I've got my KTI PLB. And, it's a signal mirror that comes with it. Great things. Just of course I haven't had to use it yet, but it's there when I need it. And I always carry it on my person because that's what they're for. You know, you're out here by yourself. Like I said, I haven't seen anyone for about six hours. Even driving here, I just didn't see no one on the road. So it just makes you wonder. You know, I could have done something silly up that waterfall and slipped over and break my ankle. A little bit sketchy, I suppose, but I just wasn't. I was just watching where I put my feet, that's for sure. But you never know, snake bite, blah blah. Just hopefully you'll never need it. But 10-year battery life, and they're about $300. I mean, this is a $2,000 kayak. This is a $350 paddle. $150 life jacket. I mean, it all adds up, but it's stuff that you really should consider when you get a kayak. Especially if you're going to be out by yourself. There's nothing wrong with going by yourself, but that safety element is taken away somewhat when you haven't got people with you. So you just have your phone, your PLB, always wear your life jacket. Even if I'm paddling close to shore and I know I'm not going to be in deep water. I'm not a terrific swimmer. I can swim to get out of trouble, but I just love this sport. I just try and promote safety, and I don't like to harp on about it because to each their own, but this is what I do. I've only been doing it 4 years now, so I'm loving every minute of it. Love it. Alright, let's get going again. I think we've got about 2 kilometres to go. Yeah. See you up the river. Or lake. Just in the last little alcove before the takeout. I can see the takeout across there. I can see the dam wall. So my day's coming to an end. This little bit's on the other side. I've been coming down the left-hand side. There's a blue wren. I haven't seen any wildlife at all. No wallabies, no echidnas. Thought I saw a platypus, but I think it was a fish because it didn't resurface. Yeah, but hey, fantastic. I just love being out here with the bird sounds. Just so serene. Okay, sun's starting to go down. I think we've been out about 6 hours. Top day. It's a beautiful place to come. Haven't seen a single person. That's the way I like it. Oh, when you're out there, pick up a bit of rubbish. That's all I found that was floating. There was a bit of rubbish around a campsite near that burnt out car, but a bit too much to take. So I plucked these out of the water, just why not, eh? Righto. Thanks for the subscribes and the likes. And don't forget to comment. I love interaction. I just love it. That's why we do these sort of things. Just get a little bit of feedback and a bit of friendship going. Cool. See you on the next one.